Testing, testing. This is me testing. Check, check, check. Good evening, everyone. I gotta clear my throat. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, welcome to week 3 of the Freedom League. Tonight on St. Marie Eglise, or Eglise. For my friends in L201, we got a little charitable battle happening here during the warm-up. Tonight's matchup will be a 40v40, as the LARPing 9 Panzer will go to battle against the 79th. Should be a good one. Have some names that you'll recognize on the 79th. Names like AJ, Fusion, Kanye West, everyone's favorite anti-Semite. And speaking of Semite, on 9PZ side, you will see some familiar names like Juden and Rockpile. Give it out to my fellow middle-aged gamer, putting the Old and Old Testament, Rabbi Rockpile. Looking forward to this matchup tonight, folks. We will be fighting over the church. 9 Panzer will be the Germans. 79th will be Allies. Expect to see a Allied favored cap, perhaps, maybe. Lots of fighting in these backyards. All good stuff. Yeah, I come with 0 prepared material. This is all off the cuff. So make sure to like and subscribe. Maybe one day I will get to do this full time, but that also sounds horrible. So please, actually, I take it back. Do not like or subscribe. Let's take a look at how our numbers are going here. Hit the old redeploy, because I'm in a squad that I shouldn't be in. So for those of you that might be new to the Freedom League, this is a no prep league. Wheel spins for map selection and midpoint, and coin flip for faction happen exactly 1 hour before match start. Minimal prep time. Some of the no-lifers and virgins will use that time to cram prep, potentially see some rocket snipes, maybe some interesting tank maneuvers. The rules: 1 man, unkillable static arty, but he is allowed to leave. All right, we don't hold him down. He's a free spirit, but if he's on the static arty, you cannot kill him. Unkillable nodes, and everyone's favorite thing, 0 armor restriction. We are sitting at 38 v 40. Obviously, we'll see a 40 v 41 when it's go time here. I'll be in this squad. And hopefully he remembers to kick me. Hopefully. Let's get a look at the action back here in HQ. Oh, got dead soldiers already. And another one goes down. Kanye West, shot in the middle of the street. A headline that I would have thought that I had seen by now in 2026. Everybody's favorite gray man, AJ. Looking good. Stoic. Oh yeah. You'll notice how great the character models have gotten after almost a decade of development. Hell Let Loose still never ceases to amaze me. Really nailing the methy look of the eyes. Who's over here? Getting shiesty. Cheeks Daddy. Funny. Yeah, if you guys aren't hip to the moving and shaking about of competitive Hell Let Loose, Cheeks, longtime member of Rage, actually taking his talents to South Beach. And by South Beach, I mean the 79th is a new name. I believe it's Mayo Monkey, which is hilarious because he's actually Puerto Rican. A lot of people don't know that about him. Yeah, expect to see a couple of melee kills out of him. Got a Lux tank on the beat here. Let's see who we got for tankers tonight. Heinz, the only ketchup worth eating in America. If you eat Hunt's ketchup, delete my number. It's disgusting. And over here we got 79th Ranger Lube. Love to see it. Love to see it. Everybody needs a good lube here and there. Jeep V-Tank. Let's go for a ride in the old Willie's Jeep here. We're slipping and sliding everywhere. Thanks to 79th Ranger Lube. It's just fun. I like when we can all gather in celebration of each other's autism. It really does just set the tone for a night of gaming. Let's go fly over, see if we can get there quickly before this game starts. Up the speed on this doohickey. Let's see who we got over here. Lots of commotion. We got Dingo. We got Josh McD1066. We, Ruby Gloom, Bomb, and who's driving the truck here? Honky Jr. That's right. Remember who you are, white boy. I saw that on a meme. Polonium. Batter 911. Always like seeing the name, see if we see anything funny. Oh, shout out to anyone else that's from South Florida. We got Monkey. Look at him jumping the fences. Feels like I'm watching an episode of Cops. Got his knife out. About what you would expect from Monkey 238. Knives out and ready to go. See who we might have tanking here tonight. Clanker in the tank. Potentially see him running a tank this evening. Yeah, guys, I'm ready to go. MG Mike showing you a 9PZ favorite. Find the densest foliage you can find and stand there for exactly 90 minutes. An art form perfected by the boys in 9 Panzer. Love to see it. See if we get old Monkey in a tree here later on in the stream. That'd be a sight. Let's take a little flight over here. See who we got. Forum Recon. I wonder if he can feel us watching him, chat. You think he can feel us watching him? You think he knows he's on stream? I want to make sure he gets his screen time. Just watching him run. Alright, well that was exciting. We're just waiting for the teams to level out here so we can get this match underway. Again, we'll be fighting over the church. Expect to see an armor gridlock here on the main road. Plenty of fighting here on the north side and on these backyards. Have a couple of key areas. SME obviously have this major four-way intersection here, maintaining control of the north side, the south side. Very, very important to prevent a wrap. This little farm building here, notorious MG and rifleman spot. You can see getting up on top of it grants you a pretty good view of the battlefield. Anybody wandering out in this field likely to get clipped or get lost? 40 years in the desert style. Plenty of backyard and alleyway fighting. We should see lots of satchels on the church. Hopefully some big boom booms. And a great night of action here in the Freedom League. This stream is brought to you by Chud the Builder's GoFundMe. Get that guy a Band-Aid. Yep, everybody anxiously waiting Kyle Rittenhouse 2.0 court case. Can't wait to see it. Just in time for us to question if free speech is actually free. But here in the Freedom League, it's always free. Let's give you a nice overview of the battlefield. Expect to see plenty of OPs from 9PZ on this side of the road as they push to cap. Oftentimes the Axis will play for recap when attacking SME, keeping some squad leads back here to pick up their OPs and set them back down. I'm gonna have to mute this guy. Hopefully he doesn't say the N-word. Forgot to mute. Forgot to mute. Let's do that. Potential N-word has been avoided, but always welcome in the general chat. Cemetery back here offers another hot point of contention. A lot of times you'll see armor posted up here watching this field again. Expect to see a couple of MGs just posted up in a few key spots holding down these open areas of ground. And I'm just excited. Commander abilities are all a go. None of that stuff is banned or not allowed. There's no gay SPA rules. If you're into that type of thing, you can play in the Winter War League or TPL, who announced today that their next comp season will actually be hitting the jungles in Vietnam. Because nothing says this is going to go great like playing your next comp season on a game that nobody has touched yet from a developer that's known to screw up just about everything they touch. Have super high hopes, super high expectations for this match, of course, not for TPL because it sucks and is run by absolute filth. So, I want to remind everybody, as you're taking a deep, deep, deep breath of that sweet, sweet freedom, that sweet, sweet oxygen, wherever you are tonight tuning in, that you remember that you owe it to your Lord and Savior Jesus. Amen. And we are getting ready to start here at St. Maria Glees. Hopefully this guy remembers to kick me. Ooh. The cemetery being the next point could be really, really good. Or really, really bad for the 79th boys. We'll see. We will see. Always love to see some grade A truck driving. We got Lincoln. Buck T. Blue chat is popping.
Frontline, hey, listen.
You better crash this shit.
Frontline 3 is only supposed to be in this truck.
Somebody was supposed to be in that truck that isn't. You will be in trouble later. No ice cream for you. Lose a man to the fence. C9PZ is on the move. Let's head over to the red side and see. Always interesting to see the way that teams distribute manpower at the beginning of a game. 9PZ been in the game for a long time. They know what they're doing. Not surprised to see an even spread. Got a truck down low, guys mid, guys up high. They will be looking to play map control. P4 coming out of mid HQ. Medium Sherman coming out of mid HQ. We'll see where they clash and who can win the opening battle of the mediums. Always fun to see. Try to get you some tank action. Supply truck with Cowabunga at the wheel. Got a well-stocked truckload of soldiers here. Maybe some of you guys that are new to competitive Hell Let Loose, you'll see that the trucks come up to the red wall. Obviously got to wait to go, and they will drop their OPs. So the guys, squaddies that are building nodes or doing any other kind of pre-game requirements have an opportunity to spawn up at the wall to get manpower pushed up for the mid-cap. You can see that St. Marie Église is cheated to the Allied side, so favored for their cap, but again we'll be looking for a well-executed recap from 9PZ. Supplies going down for an initial push garrison. We'll see who owns the line first. Got an AT man on top of this truck, and when you see an AT man on top of the truck, good chance that you're going to see an attempted rocket snipe. Sorry, shout out Rabbi Rockpile. And we're off. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go hell let loose, boys. Can't play you any cool music because of copyright. But if I could, I would. See if Mike sends that rocket, and I will be following it. See German supplies going down. Look at our map. Mega presence coming for the 79. Look at that light tank up north there. Looking to get shiesty. Probably run the lines. Ooh, rockets coming in. Almost got him one. Great rocket from the 79th, boys. Real close. That's not my ping. That's not my ping, I promise. This guy never kicks me from the squad. Squad leads are hopping out. See these OPs going up. Mega blueberry presence flooding the hard cap right now. 9PZ is winning the cap off rip. Artillery fire is coming in for 9PZ, hitting the back lines here. But quickly the cap is flipped as the 79th looks to own the church. Man, effective artillery fire right on the back of the church. These pings that are going down is 79th already, and I tell you, if he starts hitting right where he pinged, he's going to be doing some damage. 9PZ flooding the street here. Looking to claim this north side. Patton. Big ball at it. Laying down. See the tank fire on the main road here. Rockets coming in. We got the medium. Let's see if we can see where the P4 is. P4 is also coming up. We should see a showdown here any minute between these two tanks. Cap still going in favor of the 79th. We have AT posted up here. He's got eyes on. He hears a truck. Is he going to get that rocket off? Is he going to get that rocket off? And driver goes down. Truck goes boom boom. Old Josh McDee's nuts trying to get a foothold here. Lux tank wreaking havoc. A sound that no allied infantryman wants to hear. You see playing the corner. Wonderful stuff. Is able to avoid a rocket. Ooh, grenade or something went off there. 9PZ with the map control. And what do we have up north here? Sneaky, sneaky truck. Take a look in the backyards. You see both teams electing to own the ground that they have been given, with 9PZ holding this west side of the road. Strong OP presence. And 79th electing to really control the hard cap. Let's go take a look at this battle down south. I've got to slow that camera down a little. So the blueberries have actually stretched further south. Should see him start to push north here in an attempt to collapse on 9PZ, perhaps run the back line. Ooh, and Gansito goes down. Good shot from Jelly. Post it up, see if he gets him another one. Oh. They're playing peekaboo. And he gets him. Car 98 for the win. Don't be afraid of the Car 98 if you're playing German AT. The rockets are phenomenal. Looks like we got a tank explosion. The medium tank is still up. Here comes this American light tank. About to cross right in front of this P4. Is he gonna get that shot off? Oh, he wasn't looking. He wasn't looking, but certainly they got a ping on it. 79 continuing to cap here, about 20% capped. But we got some good fighting going on. Let's take a look up north here and see if 9PZ makes an effort to push across the street. Oh, we got a squad lead over here doing the Lord's work, coming to burn some OPs, hopefully, if not at least gather some intel. Oh, Forum Recon. Surprise, surprise. Let's hitch a ride with old Mr. Forum Recon. PZ light tank in the back line, certainly hunting for garrisons. Need to get out of this house. Won't find Anne Frank in that attic. Here's 9PZ's luck, see if he sniffs him out of garrison. Turn my camera speed down a little. Making me nauseous. And he is going to look to absolutely mess these Nigerians up. Oh. But we got Buck here on AT, probably out of rockets, hopefully calling out this tank. The 79th is all but got this point capped, but 9PZ in wonderful position to recap. This guy's got to be out of rockets. Buck goes down. Oh, satchel, satchel, satchel. Mine. Dude, if this guy gets that mine kill, that'll be sweet. 9PZ taking over the cap, but man, don't you guys want to see a tank mine kill? Don't you want to see it? And we are satiated. Wonderful mine kill. That guy is gonna tell all the girls about that tomorrow at work. We'll be fighting the women off. See 9PZ pushing their way into the church here. But one lone soldier for the 79th up at the top. And wouldn't you know, the Mayo Monkey himself, everyone's favorite Puerto Rican, the artist formerly known as Cheeks. Probably crapping his pants up there. What's new? 9PZ continuing to push the front door here. Let's take a quick look at the map and survey the area as we are officially 10 minutes in. 9PZ with a wonderful line here. See Commander playing pretty forward. Got 4 garrisons up for the 79th. And 5 garrisons up, if I can count, for 9PZ. 9PZ electing to own the north, 79th looking like they've all but given up the south at the moment. And we'll stay focused here on this hard cap. The 79th, again, flips the cap in their favor. Tell you what, every game that I have streamed so far, absolutely wonderful mid caps. You see supplies going down here for the Axis. Looking to get a Gary up post cap, or be prepared to get one up post cap. Oh, and what do we know? Rockpile gets him one. The old Moses treatment. Even Moses killed one guy. A lot of people forget that. How are you, my friend? Hugging the wall, real tight. What you expect to see from old Rockpile. Gets him another one. Good shooting. Surprisingly high KD for a Jew in World War II, gotta say. Little charitable yucks there. From your friendly neighborhood mushbuka. '79th crew looking to hopefully fight their way to the other side of the road. His 9PZ now is 50% capped. And the P4 pushing in, good shooting there for 79th, but 9PZ wants to own this cap. Who do we got for our tankers here? We got the Kremlin Gremlin, Cosmic Biscuit, and we manning your P4 this evening, taking a dominant position as they continue to move up, and they will probably sit here, look to see a couple rev stations get built. Satchel goes off, and they will look to own the road. 9PZ about 90% capped here, and you can see that they've pushed across the road. This is key. 79 squad looking to take control of the north here. Hopefully get some mines down. Paladin. Oh, gets him a two-piece with the STG. Lucio hears him, but does not see him. This is what we were talking about at the beginning of the match, that this could be helpful or detrimental to the 79th, having their second point being so close to mid. Gives them an easy way to push, but also just allows a hop, skip, and a jump to the 9PZ boys to get into their next point. So you got a recon tank back here causing a ruckus, hopefully getting called out by the squad lead, getting pinged. Definitely is calling it out now after he gets eliminated. Turned into pink mist. Gary goes down on the cemetery. Hopefully get to see that up. We got two recon tanks up. Heavy tank rolling up for the allies. Let's see if this medium is able to handle business. Because we're gonna have he's about to get double teamed. Tank! Tank! There's a tank there! Sir, you cannot park there! Gets a Rick on the first one. And we have a shiesty recon tank driver. Waiting for the flank patiently is the medium tank crew. Let's see, Ragnar, Chuckle Nuts, and RGG Man. Really good goy. That's what that stands for, I believe. The recon says, I want nothing to do with it. Continues to go north. Two recon tanks though in the back lines from 9PZ. Have not seen that. Let's get you back up to the front door, see what kind of action we got going here for the potential recap of St. Maria Glise. Right now, cemetery looking devoid of raspberries, but what is that I spot in the distance? All the way down south. As my friends in L201 would call it, a cabeza de aire. Luckily, those don't exist in real life, or the border hopping would be absolutely out of control. Let's look at old throat pie here. Huh. Got a TK, about to be some fighting here. Got a couple squads running into each other. OP goes down. Anal probe. Gets turned to chunks! Valiant effort by Gansito. We dead check our bodies around here, says Josh McD. But his old Stankin's gonna get him a frag. He sure does. You got one more around the corner. Instead he's gonna keep fighting. Hopefully we're seeing plenty of mines here. You see 9PZ with this absolutely beautiful line continuing to surge forward. Oh, we got a tank fight. We got a tank fight. We got a tank fight. Gotta show love to the armor boys. Number one most complained thing about and Hell Let Loose streams is we don't get to see enough armor fights. And listen, armor guys, you need them, you love them. First guys to cry, but also first guys to die for the sake of the cause. Hopefully we see him get him one here on the crippled recon tank. Riveting action here. See a guy get out to repair, and he's about to die. Do you have depression? Do you have good depression? And the answer is yes, as they take out the recon tank. Do my best to voice over what I imagine it sounds like inside of a tank crew. Alright. Good little front door push here. Hopefully see some satchels going off. We got old Mayo Monkey. Get your gun up, player! And he dies, man. Tough to lose a one-on-one like that. OP stays up. He almost had it. I'm sure he heard it. That's probably why he was running. They shot the mine. That's funny. '79th certainly not giving up. Doing a good job of owning their front door on the cemetery here. Good OP spread. See a lot of fighting up here, kind of to the north side of the point where we are. Take a little lay of the land here. Love being your eye in the sky. I can only imagine how much fun they had watching OJ try to run from the cops, because this is just a great time for me. SMG should be eating good here. Watching the street, posted up, trying not to get absolutely murked by a tank. See, that airhead is live, deep to the south. Ping. Wrong ping, but they know that it's over there at least. Let's go take a look. See if the 79th boys are able to clean this up. Airhead is down. One OP survives, but we do have a Southern Gary here. Wheatfield fighting. No fun. I pity the fool, says one of my favorite black actors of all time that has to play these Wheatfields. Ooh, and he goes down. The K98 lets him down. Can't reload fast enough. Is he going to be able to wipe this OP? He's looking for it, and he gets it. And that is going to all but clear up this airhead push. Good job by the 79th guys. Give it out to Gansito for burning out that Gary. See some supplies going down up north there. For the Axis, looks like they're going to go down relatively unseen. Be interested to see if a Gary goes up there. Be right next to this other Gary. That heavy tank go down? Looks like it. We got a heavy out here yet. It still looks like opening medium. More recon tank to the north. Looks like I missed screen time with that heavy tank that was pushing into the north. Probably for the better. See if they get another one out here. Allied medium tank. A safe little nook here. Get that man a rep station. You're starting to see some raspberries bleed into the front of the cemetery. You got Josh McD. He's been a little bit everywhere tonight, probably screaming out, hey, I walked in here for free. I have found the promised land. What's going to happen here? Bang. Get someone. Lincoln? Lincoln? Are you going to get that refrag, Lincoln? He gets him! Retribution. Love to see it. But we do have a pesky squad lead here. Honky Jr. making his way into the hard points, surveying the land. And he's calling it out, I'm sure. Hey, there's nobody here. But all the meanwhile, you're seeing the strong blueberry push, supported by a medium tank, looking to get a foothold in the front of St. Marie Église here. Should see a satchel go down on the church if he survives. No, goes down. Engineer goes down, and squad lead gets deleted by artillery. MG at the top of the church, standard operating procedure. OPs in the church. Where's our point Garrison? I guess his offset Garys north and south is what they're working with, electing not to put a Gary in the church, knowing that it'll probably just get satcheled. A lot of teams will try and do it anyway to get a couple of spawns off. See if we can get some infantry support up here with this medium as he's pushing up the road. Uh-oh. This light tank's about to get bamboozled. That's over here. Freaking blind. See if he gets him. Oh, hits the curb. Hits the curb, trying to get positioned just right to catch a whack on this recon tank. Recon tanks have been brutal tonight. 9PZ all over the place. At one point, having two of them in the back lines. See good fighting down to the south there. We'll check that out momentarily. We're gonna kind of keep a look on the cemetery now and see how they do repelling this attack. This is a tough push. Tough push for the Axis. You have to come up this hedgerow, own this side of the field, and hope for the best, really. A lot of times you'll see teams going here, running this little trench line, getting in that cornfield back there, and coming up from the south side of the cemetery, or southeast side, I should say, but see a dense collection of OPs there. We got here, BOMB! Throws a grenade into absolutely nothing. Somebody give that guy his Wheaties. He might be retarded. Trying to do the old smoke and mirrors. Effective artillery. Coming down for 9PC. Still a good collection of blueberries right at the front door of St. Maria Glees. We have some fringe units all the way up to the north. Let's see if old Zuck up here finds McGarry's, perhaps. Come and help your boy. Spin that turret, son. Call him out. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. And here comes Big Brother. Deluxe craps his pants. Backing up just in time. The recon tank says, I'm out of here. I know that's a fight that I can't win. Poor little Stewie was just getting absolutely battered like Tina Turner on a Saturday night. Rocket goes into the Lux, makes quick work of the AT. Oh, again, another curb shot for the tanks on the Allied side. Oh no, and the Recon's gonna get behind him. The Recon's gonna get behind him. Satchel going on the Recon. Recon of Satchel, good work, my friend. Somebody's got to do it. Old Buck gets the Satchel on the Recon. And we might just survive here. This medium just might survive. Able to take out the Lux. Now face to face with a Satchel. And he gets him. Oh my goodness! We will see you in Vietnam for TPL. Sure that we will see plenty of stuff like that happening because these developers are horrible. P4 taking out the medium tank. Sneaking over here. Takes a rocket to the front. Back up, Terry. Back up. He's backing up. He's afraid of another rocket, knowing the AT players have three. Not one, not two, but three. Takes another one to the front. He is looking for this pesky AT. Another rocket. Good AT play. We got two AT players. Another rocket. He is boogieing. And we'll see if they're able to finish taking him out. See Stankins over there, hopefully reloading. Take out this P4. Gets another one in him. And he goes down to infantry. Buck. You got a satchel. You got a satchel, Buck. Not getting out to repair the tank. We're going to keep you right here locked in on this action. Another rocket goes into the side. Got not one, not two, not three, but four AT players around this P4. We got to see it go down. Good coordinated tank effort. There it goes. Good coordinated anti-tank effort on the front door for 79th. Love to see that. But in the meantime, Are they getting pressure on Cemetery? We got some more defensive front door presence here from the 79th. Looking to maintain their grip. Ping going out on the smoke from the Artie player. They're calling that push out, looking to get Artie to help clear him out. Good coordination with your Artie players is helpful. You can see this line is starting to just slowly make its way into the blue zone for 9PZ. No red zone pressure at all now for the 79th as they're looking to get their bearings. Heavy tank in the back. Hopefully see him coming up, but we have almost full ownership of the south here. Let's see who we got. Jelly. Running the hedge line. Little showdown, and he wins the showdown. Good shots for Jelly. AJ Gray coming up. Looking to save the day. See if he gets him some frags here. Play that corner. Battle of the squad leads. He sees him one in the distance. Oi, take a look there. Spot me a Nazi. Bomb and run is coming in for, I believe, 9PZ on the south side of the point here. See if it takes us Gary out. Is it going to get all these blueberries? A couple of them losing life and limb, and the Gary does go down. Point Gary's down. We got a red zone Gary up behind point. Recon tank now getting up behind the 76. What is happening? You can't do that. That's not going to hurt him. 76 trying to get whipped around after he gets tickled by that recon tank. Rocket ricochets here. Grease gun going in for the Fent Maxer. Jelly has pushed his way up. Juden bandaging here. See if he gets an OP down in this corner. This 9PZ is looking to get pressure from every which way on the cemetery. Take a look up here. Shallow side. Throat pie pushing up. Monkey. Oh. Wires and Tom, just two guys on opposite sides of the same bush. Used to call that Eskimo brothers back in the day. As he goes down. Some good defenses have been built here by the 79th. Hopefully will slow down this push and the taking of the hard point with some strategic barbed wire. Cheeks Daddy pushing up into the point here. And he knows. He knows what's going on in there. Getting him a couple of frags, taking out all super truck. Taking shots of his own. Looks like Heavy Tank has gotten an eye on this red zone Gary, hopefully. Just taking it out. Right in front of it. And no, is this guy gonna get a satchel down on the hedge and take this tank out, dude? Alright, red zone Gary is down for 9PZ thanks to the 76. Doesn't look like Bomb has a satchel, so the 76 might be safe for now. And don't look now, folks, but perhaps 9PZ has overextended as the 79th is taking control of the church with the push coming from the north. Blueberries are pushing. Love our boys on the front door. We got AJ. We got P-Mac. Is he going to get up on this roof here? It's a good roof to play. Is he going to get him that frag? He gets him that frag. Nice work. And then he gets absolutely sauced up. But hopefully P-Mac gets this refrag here. Get him, buddy. Uh-oh. Yep. Never want to be the first guy to hop over the wall. Or else Lamigro get ya. 79 still maintaining control of the actual hard point at the moment. We got some OPs going down. And wouldn't you know it, old Lady Liberty herself. Everybody's favorite shot in the dark. The Airhead. Bombing run also coming down for the 79th. Shouldn't hit too much. Perhaps that squad lead. Yep, he had forever in a day. Still gets absolutely deleted. Somebody sell that guy's console. 9PZ maintaining control of the north here. Got some raspberries back in the church. Gotta know that they got a guy up top here. And for the third time tonight, we see Mayo Monkey at the top of the church. Heavy tank up to the north side. We'll take you up there, see what the action has to offer. Get a look at this heavy tank. I flew right over him. Oh, Panther. One cool thing about Freedom League with no Cosmic Biscuits, Gremlin, and Wheat in the Panther, excuse me, with no armor restrictions, you know, might even see a 75 jumbo at some point. Just because want to get armor out on the field and get it into play. Ooh, Donnie doing the Lord's work. Posted up on his MG in his winder. Just watching for blueberries to go for the wrap here. And look at this push that 9PZ's got going to the northwest on the cemetery. Hopefully we'll see 79th at some point here get some more pressure, but doing a good job just past the 30-minute mark of defending the cemetery. Again, good use of utility with the barbed wire, slowing it down, coordinated hits with the artillery. Doing a good job playing together as a team. Now, if we can get them to rally around one of these tanks for a good push here, we might see a retake of this church. 76 doesn't even know it, but he's in danger. He's got the doctor up in his windows, coming down to launch one into this tank, or maybe he doesn't have it, or maybe he doesn't hear it. He says, I'm getting out of here. Probably not a real doctor, and he dies. Somebody get him a doctor. Fun fact, Dr. Pepper wasn't even a real doctor. A lot of people don't know that. Groovy goes down to Angry Jerry. Dingo playing the wall. Takes Larry down. Is Jerry gonna get him? Larry dies, Jerry kills him, and Dingo goes down. OP gets burnt. Got old Leatherneck up here up top. See if he's gonna see the support player down here. Nope, but he gets seen. Still gets the frag. Thanks to the rate of fire on the Thompson. America, baby. MG Mike. STG in hand. Looking for American scum to be shooting at. Doesn't see him once, so he's going to dip out into the corner and write a letter to his Sally. 76 doing a good job of playing patiently here. What's he shooting at? Oh, we're going to potentially have a battle of the heavies here momentarily as they're getting into close proximity of each other. It's going to depend on which team pings which tank first. 76 gets turned around. And there goes the Panther. Another airhead down. Another airhead comes down. We missed it with a good spawn off of it for 9PZ. A couple of squad leads. Who do we got? Minimal Moon. And up here we have Eli Pope. Never thought I'd see a Pope and Rabbi on the same team, but I did see the Pope pray with the Muslims, so I'm not surprised by anything. Shout out to my Protestant bros in the chat. Still an active airhead back there by that Gary being patrolled by a recon tank. 79th has good line presence here. They just need to push it forward. 9PZ getting a little spread out. This actually presenting a good opportunity for 79th to push up into the church and take over that courtyard area. But you gotta do something about these pesky guys in your back lines. That boy Bruno running up to the point. He's able to cause him any havoc. He's going to go into the first opening that he can find and start stacking bodies. Gets him one. That's all he's got to look at for the time being. Airhead is still active in the back lines. 76 coming up. Or this might be a 75 actually. Let me go see if we got a 75 just so I can look at it for countryman. Recon tank again getting behind the Allied heavy. Gets one hit off. We should see a quick about face here. 2 hits off. Man, you hate to see that. 76 gets himself turned about. And he's a peeking. Oh. Engines the Recon. Great shot. What do we got in here? Ragnar, Chuckle Nuts, and the old Good Goy man get themselves a great shot on the Recon tank. Uh-oh. 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 Satchel is on the 76, I believe. Man, that hurts to get a 76 satchel this deep in your back line. And are we going to see him go down? Yep. You see this guy back here just admiring his handiwork. There's a 76 kid satchel. Good job by that guy. Cemetery is still safe for the time being, but we are seeing that point garrison light up. There's continuous backdoor pressure coming in here for 9PZ. Eli Pope again, still at it. Potentially going to go down to this blueberry. They're not giving up. Drops a frag. Another. Big spawn off of the point, Gary, for the 79. They're doing a good job as they start to lose the point for just a second. Recon planes going up. See a P4 down to the south. We got another heavy tank just getting harassed up here. Might burn him an OP at the very least, though. You know Rockpile is screaming, I need AT. I need AT right now. He gets absolutely vanquished. 76 not out of danger just yet, as he's got AT running up behind him. Old Donnie Danko, we've already seen him take out a couple of tanks tonight. Oh, do we hear the bombing run? Bombing run going over the cemetery for 9PZ. They want this point. They want this point. Shout out to the 79 for holding them off. See the danger zone right now actually to the south, but 9PZ just pouring in the front door here. Electing to give up a little bit of map control in exchange for manpower on the hard point. Good rep station here. Spooner. Oh no. Oh no, another one. Satchel on for Big Tom. Good plays. And it doesn't look like the 76 crew hears it. They're content to continue getting reps here. Another 76 getting satchel. This time by Big Tom. Good plays. We're going to see this tank go down. Second point beginning to flash, and there goes the 76. So we take a look and see raspberries in the cemetery. Spawn off of the point. But we do not have a point garrison. You see that momentarily the 79th getting pressure on St. Marie Église, but this is Danger time as raspberries are flooding in, and there's not a garrison close. A couple of OPs, Mike Squad, Fox Squad, close-ish to the point. A couple of good OP spawns. Maybe some friendly already, and they'll be able to hold on to this point. Reinforce is down. See if we see that medium tank push up. 9PZ smart. They're going to own the hedgerow. They're going to own the wall. They're going to make you take it from them. See if Larry gets this frag. Good frag for Larry. 9PZ continuing to maintain control. You see command already coming down now on the point, but it might be too little too late. But never say never. There's still 49 minutes left, and anything can happen in competitive Hell Let Loose. 9PZ holding to the wall here. See a couple of STGs, a couple of squad leads. And 9PZ just about has it capped. Recon or garrison does go up to the southeast. Might be just a little too late. 9PZ does secure the cap on the cemetery. See supplies going down up here. My allies should be able to take it out. See Beer Man around the corner here. Angry Jerry. Gonna take these supplies out before 9PZ can get the garrison down. No, he is down. See how quickly 9PZ can get this garrison down. Strong artillery play. Do have a medium tank here helping to hold the line for the time being. 79th with one garrison down on their defensive point, but do have in their favor that it is quite far away from the cemetery, so we'll see if they can get a little bit of a garrison network back up and running here and work to retake the cemetery, but it is going to take a coordinated effort. A lot of ground to cover. Pings going down. Wonderful recon or artillery. Keep saying recon. Good hits for artillery. See recon tank to the north. Allied recon heading to the defense just to offer a little extra help. Ooh, and we got a medium tank in trouble. This fellow. Hopefully not Satchel. Doing a good job of playing the edge. Minded his own. Taking on a bit of an anti-empty role at the moment. Not a fun place to be as a tanker. Out on an island. Hardly any empty support. Engineers just wanting to make the stream and getting deleted. Congratulations, you made the stream. I've seen a couple of tanks get satcheled tonight. Good plays. Do have an AT player over here. Big Tom, he's gotten himself one. And he's hungry for another. Has he got a rocket? Nope, got a satchel. That's why you run the Car 98. See the medium tank though, gonna take out what looked to be potential Gary building supply truck. 79 doing a good job getting a couple of Garys up in quick time. But we do see a P4 lurking to the north here. Beelining his way towards this garrison. There he is. Should be potentially getting called out here in just a moment. Definitely getting called out now. I see this OP go down as he continues to tumble his way to point. OP does go down. And here comes the AT. Fish hook. Bust out that rocket. Now's your moment. Oh, might be out of rockets. Might be the wrong class. The P4. Oh! Stuck on a tree. Like a recon tank. Here we got a couple of AT players. We got Buck. We got Max Payne. Engaging the P4. Max Payne goes down. Oh! Killed your buddy! Hey, but that's war, as Buck gets another rocket into the P4, taking out a friendly in the process, and the P4 says, I got a ski-daddle. Get out of Dodge. Let me see one more rocket. Good hit. Engines the P4. Should have one more rocket on him. Won't be able to turn the turret around in time. Will he nail it? Good shot. P4 goes down. What could have been a very dangerous tank is dealt with quickly, thanks to Buck. Good kills, brother. Let's take a look up here. Oh. That little raspberry. What are you doing, little buddy? Little dingo. Finding himself a place to lay in the shade and cause some ruckus. Happy fighting to you, soldier. See the 79th getting themselves a little bit of a line. And a retake on the cemetery. Medium tank up here has been living in this field and has yet to go down. Good shout out to this crew. As soon as I say it, of course, he takes a rocket to the B hole. But can get away with stuff like that when AT is running satchels. Ooh, close, swifty maneuvers by the medium tank crew. 79th halting their cap progress. Recon tank in the back lines, taking a page out of the 9PZ playbook. Looking to burn some spawns. This medium tank crew holding the front for the time being. Angry Jerry and Leatherneck getting a foothold here to the south, about 250 meters away from the point, but good positioning. They get shot at. Angry Jerry hears it. He peeks the corner. Rifles up. Gets him one. Sees there's another one. He's got to reload. Come on, Jerry! Get back on the hedge and start shooting! Oh. And he goes down the streamer curse. Oh. Paladin looking like Aladdin here in the corner. Hitting the wizard moves. Little hedgerow to hedgerow fighting. Love to see it. Deli, Paladin. See if they advance towards that hedgerow. Probably know that there's a spawn over there now. 79th, though, doing a good job of pushing into the H column. You see good line of OPs maintaining their front door defense. 9PZ. Is this right here where we're at? This is where the fighting's happening, folks. Whoever wins this exchange of the OPs here will be sitting in pretty good shape. Lots of blueberries. Leatherneck goes down. Lincoln sees his boys dying. Comes, gets his rifle up. Takes a couple shots. Gets him a frag. Good shots, Lincoln. A little bit of an exchange happening here. Juden, Paladin, Deli. See, this is comp. See where the OP's at in this bush, rather than having it up against the hedgerow, prevents it from being burnt by a passerby, either in a tank or in a truck or anybody running up a hedgerow. But you see the 79th, they get a good wrap on this field over here. They will have a clear line of sight on this hedgerow, and it'll be tough to maintain that spawn. Ooh, Crow goes down. Beerman, out of ammo. Gotta reload. Who do we got over here? Lube. Gonna be fighting at each other, throwing grenades at each other like a couple of window lickers, short on both sides. Hilarious. We'll see who stands up first and decides to thug it out and get the frag. Oh, we're invested. We're watching this happen. Gancito says, not my squad lead. I died for you. And they die together. Lube and Gancito going down to the oh so ferocious STG. being wielded by Beer Man. Good shots. Good shots. 9PZ is going to maintain this hedgerow, but 79th already not letting them advance much farther than that. Seen some good infantry and artillery coordination tonight from the 79th. Oh no, heavy tank. We gotta go look. Will we see another satchel? Lots of squad leads around. So you know this guy's getting called out. Rocket into the front of the heavy tank. Not getting it done, but certainly he's being pinged with not one, not two, but yes, just two squad leads in the immediate vicinity. Got himself at a spot there. Another ricochet off the rocket. Definitely live pings here is Cheeks Daddy and Rockpile. Playing hide the dreidel on the hedgerow here. Getting good marks on the 76. Truth. They're coming up the hedgerow. It's Rockpile. It's your moment to shine. You aren't looking. Gets caught with his wiener in his hand and dies. 76 getting out of dodge though. Looks like he took a shot to the track, but still running strong. Will live to fight another day. But 9PZ with a hold up here. Need to get some empty support with these tanks. See a little blueberry spawn here. See if they get the boy patched up. Do have an engineer. Oh, oh! Almost ran his boy over. Rockpile pushing up. Wanting to make sure to maintain a good active ping on this 76. Hedgerow fight. They hear each other. Oh, and he dies to friendly tank round. 76 backing up. We do have I believe an allied OP though right here. Yep. Just on the other side of the road. Rockpile sees it. See if they can get another spawn off of that. He might have just seen the player and not the OP itself. 9PZ looking to smoke out this heavy tank. So they can try and gain some ground. Do get a spawn off of the OP, but they go down quickly. This OP might be cooked. Getting pushed from both sides. Lucid with the MG. Just trying to find a spot. Oh, get that gun up. Start ripping. Oh, and he goes down. And OP goes down by Patton. And like that, the 76 lost his infantry support. Oh, AT gun to the south here where this medium is, dude? Let's go take a look at that. So travel a long way down. AT gun being manned here to the south. So you got line of sight on this thing? Not quite. But he is patiently waiting. Oh, he might be able to see him. Actually. Can he hit him from there? Dude, they don't see him. They must not have good line of sight, or they're just afraid to hit turret or something. Be cool to see that though. If they can start getting some shots on this. And there he goes! As soon as I say be cool to see, guess what? I see it. Ask and you shall receive. Another hit on the P4. He's reloading. Let's see if we can get one more on him. Another hit on the P4. And I don't know if he sees that AT gun. He's looking. He doesn't see it. Oh, but that guy certainly sees it. Or maybe that was an AT round. I'm just not paying good attention. Pat gun round. Pairs going on the P4. Good job though with that pat gun. What is that? Let's give this guy a shout out. Stankins. Oh, get your frag, buddy. Oh no, reload. Gets a nade out. Just get back on that AT gun and delete that guy. And he's gonna go down. Good pack gun, though. Good pack gun to have. Supplies going down. 79th wants to maintain control. Oh, this Gary's in the red zone. I might end up hurting him. They're looking to maintain control of this south end. You see, good Gary network up for 79th. Give it up for him for not giving it up. They're getting a good push here to the south. Again, still 34 minutes left. A lot can happen here. Ooh, explosion, explosion! Beer man. Sheet taco. Get you. Run through the jungle here. And he's gonna go down. Let's take a look at the map here. Cemetery itself has a solid wall of 9PZOPs in front of it. Looking good, and they're starting to wall off this south side as well. We're gonna have to see this get cleared if 79 wants a chance of retaking the cemetery. Or perhaps we see a sneaky airhead at some point. Who knows? Smoke screen for 9PZ. Lincoln. OP is burnt here, a little too close to the hedgerow as Lincoln gets tag teamed by Dingo and Jelly. And you see 9PZ is on the hunt. They are out for blood. They want this 5th point. Oh, is that a tank that just got satchel? Something just got satchel. Ah, rep station. Not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. What's going on here? Big Tom, contract killer. Oh. And goes down. Big Tom, get out of that bush, silly goose. That's no way to play. Be a man. And there he goes, jumping the fence. He must have heard me. Oh. Buck and Big Tom, neighbors right now. He hears him. Again, laying down in the wheat field. Is he about to get knifed? Bro, knife him. Oh my gosh. Dude, what? What is happening? Buck! Shoot him, buddy! You were sniffing his unders! Oh no! Big Tom down for nap time, just hoping that the blueberries go running by, and they're gonna let him just chill out here. Good shots for Lincoln. Big Tom certainly hears it, but probably doesn't want to give his position away. Would rather just lay down. Maybe he'll shoot him now. There's a grenade. Somebody's gonna get this guy at some point now. He's committed. This guy's committed to the bush. Future, he'll let loose Vietnam level 500 player. Big Tom for 9PZ. Just warming up to play in the bush. Heavy tank coming out of mid HQ here for the boys in the 79th. Medium tank going down to the north. They are getting some front door presence. But I gotta know what happens with Big Tom. Not exciting enough. But know that I saw you in a bush and I saw you doing this. Everybody is going to point and laugh at you after the game. Alright, let's go take a look at what's happening here on the 5th point. Ooh, we see bombing run airhead as they go for the jugular. 9PZ looking to end it. We do have some blueberry presence on the defense here though. Fent Maxer. Sheet taco. They gotta hear it, but do they see it? Nobody sees the airhead going down. Actually, Fent Maxer sees it. Is he gonna get inside? Oh, he goes down to the bombing run, but they're able to get a good ping. Supply marker on the airhead. Oh, command sees it. He sees it, but that airhead is active, and 9PZ is storming through the front door here. We see both of the friendly tanks. Oh, and an airhead goes off at the worst time north of the cemetery for 79th. This airhead's locked out. Is Commander going to get it? goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, Kanye West goes down. That's why you throw grenades. Just have to think that he didn't have one. As 9PZ gets a huge spawn off of this arrowhead, and the race is on for the 5-0. 79th tanks coming in, seeing if they can do anything to help stop this cap. Should see them storming the hard point here. Obviously getting 3 times that cap weight, but they are running the perimeter. Airhead goes down to a good tank shot from the north. Wherever that tank crew was up there, wonderful job. 5th point now more than halfway capped. Good shots from the 79th tank. Splashing HE in here, trying to clear up the point a little bit. Beerman holding the window. Kanye going down to the top. Valiant effort trying to get back into the point. Throwing everything they got at it at the moment. Big spawn off of this northern garrison, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough to soft cap. Hopefully we get this medium in here. He goes down from a back shot by the 9PZ heavy tank crew. Let's give them their shout out really quick. Gremlin, Cosmic Biscuits, and we taking out the 79th medium. And that is going to do it. Want to congratulate 9PZ, Shabbat to the boys. Congratulations, and well fought by the 79th. Valiant effort. We saw them do a good job of getting Gary's back up. Never gave up, and really what killed them was that airhead there. But doing what they needed to do to try and get their point back, just the timing was not in their favor tonight. Again, want to thank everybody that's joined us on the stream here tonight. If you're interested in playing in the Freedom League, if no prep sounds like fun to you, if freedom of speech sounds like fun to you, if not playing in TPL sounds good to you because you love yourself a little, you don't want to subject yourself to tyranny and oppression, why would you do that? Come on over to the Freedom League and enjoy no prep competitive play. Again, my name is Stax. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed tonight's stream. And as always, shout out to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. By him my stripes are healed, and by his robes I am clothed. Amen. And good night.